Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and let's talk about preliminary research. As you and your class begin brainstorming possible problems for your project, it may help to do a little research to make sure you are on the right path to a justified problem. I would like to point out that normally this would be done on paper and stuck all over the wall, and we would do gallery walks this way with evidence of documentation. However, with the challenges we're facing this year, we're moving to a digital format for this. Before we begin, let's talk about justifying your problem selection. And really, I'm worried more about your preliminary research. We will dig more into justification once we choose a problem. But something I need to point out is that from this point forward, it is critical to always capture two things. What was said, this is the information. You need to make sure you capture your articles and capture your quotes. And who said it? You need an APA citation. One of the things I want to point out about APA citations, I'm always a little suspect whenever it just says retrieved from and then a web link. Usually in the web page, there's more information like who wrote it, what the title is, the date of publication, and some of that sort of information that you need for a complete APA citation. So make sure you're not just using whatever EasyBib or whatever spits out, but that you make sure it has all of the content that you need. And another thing we need to think about is where you should look to find the best justifications for your project. So let's take a look at the list. Periodicals and academic journals are peer-reviewed. That makes them a solid source. Books and referenced articles. Yeah, I misspelled reference. These are editor reviewed. Documented communication. This is you talking to an expert and conducting surveys. Hopefully these are credentialed experts. And then newspapers. These are editor reviewed. Then finally, multimedia. This is video and audio. Not as solid. And then commercial internet sites, and also now we would also include social media outlets. So I want to look at this against a spectrum, comparing the best and then working our way down to the worst. So books, these are the best. Then periodicals and academic journals that are peer-reviewed, these are next. Multimedia and documented communication, you start getting into some iffiness here because they may or may not be peer-reviewed, they may or may not be edited, it could just be someone's opinion. You can find all kinds of stuff on the interwebs, okay? And then commercial internet sites are always going to have a bias because they're selling a product and they're not going to make their products look bad. Social media is always suspicious. There's a wealth of fake information out there on social media, and I am going to submit to you that Reddit is not a valid source. So, for your preliminary research, what you're looking for is who says this is a problem. You're looking for some facts about the problem, and you're looking for the history of the problem. So at the end of your preliminary research, you should have some understanding of the history and background of your problem. And that's all we have for now. Thank you.